because the mother, a nurturing quality to this mother, she was just highlighting and focusing on chocolates for me. So chocolates were really important. It was so interesting because she's showing me like a traditional box of chocolates that would be in like the paper cups. I don't think they do that anymore. I think it's like plastic and there's little molds and they all fit in. But these are like little paper cups, almost like they would do for fine chocolates. And she was saying to me, you know, well, first of all, how special these chocolates are, this treat. And she's talking about caramel and butterscotch and like nougat. And she wasn't saying peanut brittle, but some kind of like caramel brittle, or I don't know if that's some kind of a chocolate. So she was showing me all these chocolates and how she got pleasure from these chocolates. And I feel that this pleasure she was contrasting towards the end of her life, near to her passing, because she was making me feel that she had Alzheimer's or a loss of memory and difficulty communicating. And she was just saying that these chocolates brought her pleasure, the simple pleasures that she could not participate anymore as her illness progressed. So that was a mother figure that I had that came through. Yeah, if someone can take this lady, let me just see if there's a message she has. It may be someone that will hear the video later. Let me just see what the message is she wants to bring in. Okay. She's saying that the sweetness in life, she's saying, doesn't last forever. So she's saying, take advantage of it. Be in that current moment. Savor that sweetness, those wonderful moments. The moments with your loved ones, those moments when you're laughing together over something silly, those moments she's saying of like having a good meal. She's like, savor those sweet moments because they don't last forever. And she's almost like, you know, the sweet moment of eating that chocolate and then it's gone. Oh, that's over. And then you want another one and another one and another one. So she's just comparing these sweet moments in life to take your time and enjoy them fully. Because she's just acknowledging, you know, she's just acknowledging the aging process. And she's saying, like, just matter of fact, it happens to us all. But none of us think it's going to happen to us. So we waste those times, we waste those moments, we waste those opportunities. So she's just, again, saying, you know, slow down and enjoy your life. Enjoy those chocolates when they're offered to you. And I'm going to leave you with all her love. Wow, that was so wonderful. And again, she's saying, you know, she's saying to me, this is the wisdom I gathered because I needed to go through, I went through this process. So she's saying, you know, heads up, heads up, heads up. And she's doing this out of compassion and love. Because she's saying that she was not aware. It's like, I wasn't aware how quickly things would creep up in the illness. And yeah. And just losing those simple pleasures. She said, I didn't realize how fast it would come on. So she's just reminding you of that again. Okay, and I'm going to leave you with all her love. If someone can take that lovely lady. She's still showing me munching on her chocolates. And I'm trying not to eat sugar, so this is really hard to experience. Okay, so I'm just going to let her go. And I'm hearing a male's name. I'm hearing a few different names, and I just don't want to give off a list of names. It sounds like I was where I heard it sound like Roger, And then I feel I heard the name. Oops, now my doorbell's ringing. So I'm going to have to go for one moment. I'm so sorry about that. That was a special delivery. I had to get it. It was starting to rain and they just put it on my porch and it'll get soaking wet. So I just grabbed the box and brought it in. Yes, what was I saying? I was getting, I feel like they're friends, brothers. I feel like they're friends. I'm just getting a variety of male names. It was like, Roger, Daniel. Okay, okay. I just have this, this energy of like friendship, getting together. And I also have, I'm not quite sure. I know it's a male speaking. I don't know. I don't think it's Daniel or Roger. I think he's, just highlighting them as being friends, of his. And he's talking about, knowing each other a long time. Like he keeps saying buddies. And they feel like, childhood friends almost, if not from childhood, from like teenage years there. And they were friends for a long time. And he's making me feel, like the three Muskateers. There's three of them. And one of the Muskateers is no longer there. That's the impression he's giving me. And he's talking about things that they would do together. And I know it's connected to sports. He's giving me images of like baseball games, golf games, possibly like charity events, when you're invited by your work to like a charity event at the golf course. It feels something like that. And he's just showing them laughing, drinking a beer, lots of jokes, bro time. So he's just bringing that forward because I don't know. He's making me feel that he might not have ever like acknowledged how important his buddies were to him. So he's just, acknowledging that again, letting them know how important those times were. Now he's saying like the three amigos. And he's grateful, and he's thanking his friends and just saying, I know you think of me. I know moments come up, and like he's making me feel like when you watch football, you're watching some kind of sport, you're like, oh, so-and-so would have said, or or like a cheers to him and things like that. So he's just acknowledging that and saying he's so grateful to be remembered, to be acknowledged, to be acknowledged as an important person in their lives. That's what he's saying. So he's thanking them for that. I don't know. I feel like there was some special sports event that just went on. Possibly maybe their favorite team. Something like that, because he's just, I'm just seeing a couch, they're watching TV, and it's like he's behind, like he's right there with them. I kind of feel, it feels like it's football. I don't know anything about football, but I know, everyone has their own favorite team. So I don't know. I keep getting, I don't know what the Steelers are. I don't know what city or anything that is, but Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what I just heard, Pittsburgh Steelers. So there's something about a favorite football team and being there and watching that, and okay. And it's like, you know, taking the hits with the players. It's like when they went down, I went down. So it's like, like the energy, like, when they don't get a goal or whatever. I don't know if that's the right word, a goal, but okay. I feel like he's acknowledging where they would gather to watch sports in one of the gentlemen's home, and he's just acknowledging the wife, thanking the wife because she went out of her way a lot, like with the cooking and the ingredients and having the fridge stocked and all those things. So he's like like this, being very polite. Hats off to you. Thank you. I know the time and effort you put in. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say? Funny. He's also making me feel that there's a cat with him. Okay, so I just wanted to share that. He's just acknowledging a cat. It's kind of like, she's with me, she's with me. He's referring to, I feel it's a female because he keeps saying fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. Fluffy's with me. And I don't think he was a particular fan of cats. Because I feel this standoff energy with them. Like the cat's just there and he's like, he's not cuddling it. He's not, I don't feel that they're like compadres or anything like that. It's just like, he's just making a statement. Fluffy's with me. Hands off for me. That's not my thing, cats. Isn't that funny? Very funny. Okay. And, yeah, it's just, it's the message about, I'm just asking me again, and it's all, the message is about friendship. It's about friendship. What is he saying? Something about friendship. And then he's saying to me, like, you know, 1 in a million. He says you can have lots of friends, but then there's those, like those special friends. Oh, he's saying like blood brothers, special friends, blood brothers. I can't talk today. He goes and he's like saying like, those are ones that connect your soul. Those are what he's making a reference to, like your soul family. That there's friends in your life that are part of your soul family. They were meant to reincarnate with you and be in your life because of the lessons they taught you. And I'm just, you know, saying, oh, okay, what lessons? And there's some kind of lesson there about compassion. And I feel that this lesson of compassion was observed by this gentleman as these friends, these men helped him in his passing in some way. And he's just making, you know, they lifted my spirits. They made me laugh. They checked in. They're always there. And he's saying, like, who says that men aren't sensitive? He's saying that. Men are nurturers too. You know what I mean? So he's just saying all those things, and that they taught him that. And he's saying, like, it filled my soul. It filled my heart. They'll never know how their company and their words helped me in my transition. It's like, I couldn't have done it without you. I couldn't have done it without you. And he's saying, no panic, no fear. It's almost like he's saying like a good laugh and a transition. You know, this I don't know, joy is not the right word, but this sense of, you know, relaxation, being in the moment, this is meant to be, and then you just let it flow. That's how he's making me feel his passing was. And he's attributing a lot of this to his friends and the role they played for him. And I feel, I just keep seeing him in the hospital. It feels like it's a hospital setting. I know that he's in the bed there. They phone, he answers the phone. I feel the phone's right beside him. Possibly from cancer. It's something like maybe pancreatic cancer, or I feel it's that it's some kind of cancer. Okay. And I'm going to leave you with all his love. So I've given a few readings there and I don't get any feedback. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to try and figure out why I'm having these issues on YouTube, and I'll figure them all out, I hope, before next week. And in the meantime, I just wanted to remind you to keep your heart wild and your mind open, because absolutely anything is possible. And if you're interested in getting a reading or mentoring with me, please check out my services and the courses I offer on my website. You can also sign up for my newsletter. I do a monthly newsletter. I think my newsletter went out today, and it does talk about the 2 full moons and the new moon that's coming this month, and gives you a few little tips and ideas for using crystals, etc., affirmations. So you might want to check that out. So thank you so much for tuning in with me. I'm so sorry about the challenges we have. I got to make another decision. This is why I kind of left Facebook for a while, because it was just getting frustrating. It was getting frustrating. I mean, it was challenging me. I just had to do what I had to do. I'll try and figure it out and see how we do next week. So lots of love to everybody. Have a good evening, and we'll talk again soon. Take care.